The government is going after it in addition to Coinbase and Binance, and the first ETF was not approved based on technical issues. Comfortable with this type of chart because you know that it can go down anytime, right? But here's the deal, it's standing strong, and one of the reasons is BLACKROck. And as said by Larry Fink, it seems that Bitcoin is really striking a raw nerve among the crowd, especially among the retail crowd. Now, you guys know that retail crowd is the one that brings Bitcoin to a speculative level. So let's see what Larry has to say about this.
On our website was 3,000 on COVID, 3,000 hits on a monetary policy, and 600,000 hits on Bitcoin. So what that tells you is Bitcoin has caught the attention and the imagination of many people. Many people are fascinated about it. Many people are excited about it, but it's still untested. It's still a pretty small market relative to other markets. It can be, you know, we see these big giant movements every day. It's a thin market. And so can it evolve into a global market? Possibly. Certainly by evidence of the imagination of so many who want to learn about it or interested in about it, to me is a very telling sign. Another good example why understanding big data, like how many hits and all that, really is a defining statement. And so we look at it as something is real.
At all, 600,000 hits for an asset that he said once was the index of money laundering. And the best thing is that all the institutions are really piling in. So if you really want to know where Bitcoin is going to go and when the date is going to happen, just look at the ETF filing dates here. It seems like August 12th will be the first deadline, and after that it can be extended further and further. News is going to drive you Bitcoin Max is crazy. We've always heard the comparison between Bitcoin and gold, right? Is it a hedge for inflation? Is it like risk on or is it risk off? Do we want to treat Bitcoin really like a digital gold? The last fund manager to say things about Bitcoin was Paul Tudor Jones when he said that when there is an inflationary pressure, Bitcoin is really the fastest horse available. Let's see what Larry has to say.
And also, I do believe the role of crypto is it's digitizing gold in many ways. Instead of investing in gold as a hedge against inflation, a hedge against the onerous problems of any one country or the devaluation of your currency, whatever country you're in. Let's be clear. Bitcoin is an international asset. It's not based on any one currency. And so it can represent an asset that people can play as an alternative. I would call the foundation of BlackRock is about hope. You invest for retirement because you believe tomorrow is better than today.
You're gonna love that, right? Because what he's saying that if we are like facing inflationary pressures like in Malaysia where the interest rate is low, and because of that the ringgit seems to go down, we should be buying Bitcoin. It's like growing on trees here, right? So there it is. It is an international asset, and it seems like Bitcoin is going to be the one that will be the preferred hedge of inflation in the future, that is going to go up whenever there are issues like geopolitical tensions, right? And as I had explained in a video before this, BlackRock is really going to drive the acceptance of Bitcoin so that one day your mom, your pop, your neighbors will know that, hey, if something happens, Bitcoin. If currency goes down, Bitcoin. If someone bombs someone, Bitcoin. We don't want that to happen, right? But whatever it is, Bitcoin is here to stay. Can you say, go to the moon?